Hi guys, welcome back to Living with the Wheelers. I hope you guys are having a wonderful Wednesday. So I thought I would do something called Yes, No, Maybe. I'm going to do the Yes, No, Maybe with my travel goodies that was about again. So I'm going to do a Yes, No, Maybe on the products that are in here, share them with you guys, tell you what I would purchase and repurchase, and then we'll go from there. So I've mentioned before in the past that my mom typically stuffs our stockings with a bunch of travel stuff because we travel quite often. So I wanted to share with you guys I did share, I think, in our pre-trip vlog what I packed in this bag, but I want to go through and kind of do a yes, no, maybe about what I think is worth repurchasing as far as travel stuff goes. Some of these are samples from things that I've got in like boxes. Again, like I said, my mom stuffs our stockings with travel stuff because we travel quite often. Like I said, we go to Michigan probably about every 4 months. But let's go ahead and jump into this. So this bag originally is just from Shein. I wanted a clear like TSA style bag. The bottom is broke. I've had this for about I'm going on year 4 with this bag. First things first, my face prescription cream. Yes. Would definitely repurchase. I have to repurchase. It's a prescription. I get it all the time. Travel size loofahs. If you wash with loofahs in the shower, I highly recommend these. I think you can get them for a pack of 2 at the like Dollar Tree. When you're done with them, you can just toss them. However, I tend to keep them just for like maybe a couple uses and then I toss them. But these came in a pack of 2 and yeah, so I will keep this one for probably one more use and then pitch it. So yes, that is definitely a repurchase. Highly recommend if you use loofahs at home or the scrubby sponges at home to purchase them like that, because then you're not worried about how you're going to wash your body and stuff. Sensodyne toothpaste, we just kind of use whatever is given to us. Obviously, when I repurchase this, yes, I tend to pick up like the bigger sizes because Daniel and I normally like split toothpaste. We'll share toothpaste. But will I repurchase this? Possibly, maybe. It just depends. Like I said, we get given stuff. So if I had to repurchase, I think I would probably go with a smaller like version of the one we use at home, which is the Crest Scope. But as far as this goes, this will work for what we need it to. We'll go through it however often. Travel thing of Q-tips. Absolutely, yes. I think that these are a necessity that you need to have in your bag. Maybe you don't use them for anything other than like cleaning your ears. I know you're not technically supposed to use these for cleaning your ears, but I use them for makeup. So I have them in my travel. So yes, these would be a repurchase. Let's see. Okay. After using this on this last trip to Michigan, the moisturizing lotion, the Cetaphil one, is a yes. The Gentle Skin Cleanser is a no. I don't think I will rebuy this as much as I like don't mind having just a random face wash in here. I don't like this one. I don't like the way it makes my skin feel. It feels like it almost leaves like a film on my face. Not necessarily like one that would, I don't know how to explain it. It's just when I was washing my face, I felt like I could feel it. And I didn't like that. So this is definitely a no. This is just a travel size of the, like I said, the Cetaphil Gentle Skin Cleanser. However, the Cetaphil Moisturizing Lotion, yes, I think I would repurchase this. It might be a maybe. I don't know. But I do like the way this one felt on my skin. I would definitely probably repurchase this. Will I use this up? Absolutely. But will I repurchase it? Probably not. I got told that I needed to stop saying like I said, it's my brain processing things. Garnier Micellar Water. I use this at home. I'm pretty sure I have it hanging out over here. Yes. So I use the big version at home. Look at this little baby. I use this at home to take my makeup off with a removable makeup towel. I will show you the towel. It's a little messy, but removable makeup towel. I wet this and then spray the micellar water on it and then wipe my face down. So this in particular, yes, I would rebuy. I've actually repurchased this multiple times. You also could probably, I would say, keep this, but the top is not easily able to like pop off. I say you could probably re-keep this and refill it with like a bigger one, but I just buy the small ones. Granted, it is kind of a waste to just toss this, but I don't know. If I could figure out a way to easily pop the top on this, I feel like you could definitely refill this, but I highly recommend this one. I love this one. It's my favorite micellar water out of all the ones Garnier makes. The blue cap one is supposedly supposed to remove waterproof makeup. So love this stuff. You guys saw us buy these. These are the Meyer flushable wipes. If you use wipes at home like we do, these are just the Up and Up brand. We don't typically buy this brand, but it was something that I bought in a hurry because I was already at Target. So we typically buy the Walmart ones, but the Meyer ones, I actually really enjoyed these. This is just the travel size one. So yes, this would definitely be a repurchase for me. Now, everybody feels a certain way about flushable wipes. You don't have to flush them in your toilet. You can just throw them away, but we flush them because they do say septic safe. So I guess I would probably look for this label on your flushable wipes if you wanted to. Now, would I suggest like throwing baby wipes and stuff down the toilet? No. But these, like I said, they say septic safe. So, yeah. Definitely a repurchase. I actually really like these. I think I will be probably going to Meijer and spending the money on their flushable wipes. Okay, this is Dry Bar Detox Dry Shampoo. I am not positive that they sell this in a travel size. So, I actually got this as a gift from Ulta. I do love their dry shampoo. Would I repurchase this? Probably not. It's so expensive, and I feel like I could probably find a like Batiste version of this so much easier in a travel size or just any travel size dry shampoo. For the amount of times that I use it on a trip, buying the Dry Bar one would just not be ideal. It's too expensive. It's just not worth it. So no, I don't think I'd repurchase it. Maybe if it was like on a super good discount or I got it for free or something like that, would I use it again? This is also something else I got in a box. This is the L'Oreal Everpure Sulfate-Free Bond Strengthening Concentrate. It's a pre-shampoo. I tend to use this when we go out of town just because it's easier. My hair always feels gross like when we travel. I don't know why. It feels so different from when we are at home as opposed to traveling. So I do tend to use this. Like I said, it is a pre-shampoo, so you use it before you do your regular shampooing. Would I repurchase this? Maybe. Have I seen the benefit of it while I'm traveling? I think so, but I'm not sure that I would go the extra mile as to buy it for that purpose. I feel like maybe I could just wash my hair more regularly. I do have oily hair. My hair gets oily very quickly. I think this is day 3 hair. So we're good there. Yeah. This is day 3. No, it's day 2 hair. Sorry, day 2 hair. So I washed it Monday and then I didn't wash it Tuesday and I'm not going to wash it tonight. And it doesn't look bad. It doesn't look bad. Like I said, my hair looks way different at home than it does when we're traveling. So this has been helpful. Like I said, I don't know if I would repurchase this specifically for that reason. It doesn't smell bad either. It actually smells pretty good. This doesn't smell bad either. If you are like a smell person and you don't like the way certain smells are, those two don't smell very bad. Dove Dry Spray, Go Fresh. This is the Cool Essentials 48-hour antiperspirant. Would I repurchase this? Probably not. So when I am traveling, I'm typically traveling with Daniel and we just bring our full-size deodorant. This, I don't like the spray deodorants. I don't like will I use it? Yes, absolutely. I'm going to finish it up. That's why it's in here. But I don't think I don't think I'll repurchase this. The spray is okay, especially if you like it and you feel like you need to use that one. I'm not a fan. Not a fan, so I probably won't repurchase that. Stick deodorant, maybe. So, like, I have this little size over here. So, stick deodorant, maybe. Body wash. Method body wash. So, the one that I had in here before was a native travel size one. That I'm out of. I got rid of that one, actually, from the marriage conference trip that we took. But this is the Method Coconut Rice Milk and Shea Butter Simply Nourish. I love this one, you guys. Would I repurchase this? Absolutely. This is great. I actually love the smell. I don't know if they have any other fragrances in this, but I highly recommend this one. It was great to use. So, yes, I do highly recommend that body wash if you're traveling. Let's talk shampoo and conditioner. So this is the Pantene Nutrient Blends, the Pro V. This is, I think, Miracle Moisture Boost Sulfate-Free Shampoo and Conditioner. I like this stuff. I don't know if they have different scents. I'm not a huge fan. I think this is the rose one. Yeah, with rose water. I'm not a huge rose person. However, I did actually really like the smell of this stuff because it's not 100% like super rose strong. But will I continue to probably repurchase this? Yes. I think I really like this kind of shampoo and conditioner for travel mostly. If they have different scents of this, I might go with a different scent. But if I can find the L'Oreal Elvive in a travel size, I will forever be grateful because that's the shampoo I use here at home. I use the purple one and I love it. It's the Hyaluron Plump. Love that shampoo and conditioner. But for just, travel wise, I think this works just fine. And would I repurchase it? Yeah, probably. I don't think I've ever used Tresemme. I have bought small OGX ones before. But I think by far out of all my favorite travel size shampoo and conditioners, this would probably be top of the list. I did repurchase this one other time. So this is actually the second bottles I've used of this. So I do like that. We're almost to the bottom. I do keep not hand sanitizer, but I do keep small hair ties, and bobby pins at the bottom. I do have 2 travel size, well, actually these were sample size perfumes. One is the Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, which that one's almost gone. And then this one is Gucci Bloom. Do really like the Gucci Bloom. So I just take these to travel. Like I said, there's just a little bit left in there. I take these to travel. I might just leave them here at home for now and use them up here. But I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Use them up here at home. But those were little like samples that we got somewhere. That it's just nice for travel. You just stick them right in there. They're small. They're perfect. They're definitely TSA approved. So love that. Small thing of Tums. If you have belly problems like myself and Daniel, I always keep a small thing of these. I should just keep it in my purse. We didn't actually need them this trip, shockingly enough. Sometimes we really do. It just like depends on what we eat, where we go, what we eat. But we didn't need them this trip, shockingly. I didn't open them. It's a brand new package. But I think this is also one of those things that you could keep and just refill with like a bigger size. I don't think we have our bigger size in here. No, we don't. But you definitely could keep this and just refill it. That's what I would do. I'd keep the little container and just refill it with whichever ones you choose. Like these are the Tums smoothies, but you could refill it with whatever you wanted to. Like we have Rolaids actually downstairs, so I could just put the tablets in there for this. But do I suggest purchasing this initially? Yes. Would I just buy like the bigger thing, or if you have them at home already, I would just buy the bigger thing, keep what you have at home, and then just refill this package once this was gone. That way you're not purchasing, 1,000,001 of these tiny little travel size things. You can just refill it and continue to have that. And then travel toothbrush. Highly recommend if you don't have one. I think these are the greatest thing ever. I think my mom just bought us new ones at Christmas time and stuffed our stocking with them. But highly recommend these because they flip down and then you just close it up. So it's not a full-size toothbrush. Well, it's not a full-size toothbrush initially to start, but you can flip it out and then it becomes your full-size toothbrush. And I think that's amazing. I love that. It's easy to store. Your bristles are not like rubbing all over the inside of your bag either. And it keeps it nice and enclosed. So highly recommend if you don't have one. I think it comes with a little thing of toothpaste too. I'm not sure, but highly recommend. So that's everything, guys. That's my yes, no, maybe. I think another one of the things that I would highly recommend keeping in your bag is like a little thing, if you're like me, is a little thing of lotion. I know not everybody uses lotion, but one of those things that I've noticed as we travel that my skin gets so dry. And I don't know if that's just because of like where we stay or, you know, the temperature of someone's house or something like that. That's just one of those things that like, it's a personal preference. You don't have to, but I would highly recommend. And then another thing, I don't have a travel size version of it right now, but, oh, I gotta get this zipped up. No wonder this thing has seen better days. It has traveled with me to Florida multiple times. It's gone to Michigan multiple times. It has gone to multiple hotel stays multiple different times. The other thing I do recommend would be finding maybe like a travel size thing of like flossers. And then again, one of those items that you can buy, this is the bigger bag, that you can buy the bigger bag of and just refill it instead of going through those little tiny packages of flossers or whatever. So, oh wait, this is what I meant. Refilling the little thing of Tums. Just, we have this big thing of roll. It's cheaper ultimately to buy a big thing, keep it at home and refill that. And you're also not buying 8 million containers and you're also not spending, I think that was probably almost $2 for that little thing? It might have been like $2 for that little thing. This big thing of Rolaids was $5. So ultimately, who knows how often you'll need that when you travel, but highly recommend nevertheless. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Kind of a little off brand for us, but I wanted to share kind of what I used, what I would repurchase if I needed to. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. I'm going to go read my book. Have a great rest of your night, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.